Hey everybody. Um, Today we just got our visas renewed, just picked up our passports, and over the last week, 2 weeks, there's been a lot of questions. We've been asked a lot of questions. Exactly how to get your visa extended for Indonesia. It's an actual very simple process. It's fairly easy steps. You just follow them along. You should be able to extend your 30-day visa. Now, this only applies to a 30-day paid visa that you did when you came into the country. If you came into the country and you got the free visa, you cannot extend that. So if you want to stay longer, you have to leave the country and come back in. Now, if you paid for a visa at the airport, one that you can extend, and you're looking to extend that visa, this video will show you exactly how to extend the visa for an extra 30 days. This is in 4 steps. First step that you want to do is prepping. This is before you go to the immigration office. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to grab your passport. If you have your travel documents for leaving Indonesia at a later date, past 30 days, you want to bring that because they want proof. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to go to a photocopy place, wherever you are at, anywhere in Indonesia. Photocopy the picture page of your passport, the one with your face on it. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to get a photocopy of this visa. You just photocopy both these pages. If you do not have your travel documents, you will go and print them out and get them photocopied. So what you're going to do is get a photocopy of your front page of your passport, photocopy of the visa page of your passport, and you get a photocopy of your documents for leaving the country. You want to get 2 of them. We brought in 2 copies and they gave us our extra copies back, but we've heard that some places require 2, so get 2 just to be safe. The last thing you want to do prior to heading over there is to actually get the address, phone number, and email address of the place that you're staying. So we got that for where we're staying here. We're in Lovina, Singajara. There is a immigration's office there. In Bali, there's also one in Denpasar and one south of Kuta. So there's 3 places you can get. The process is the same all through Indonesia, but these are the places that I'm doing it here in Bali. So once you've gotten all that information, you go to the immigration's office. Now, in Lovina, I would suggest going on a Monday if you can, because it's a 3-day process. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you do it Tuesday, it'll be Tuesday, Thursday, Monday when they're open. So you just have to deal with every 3 days in Lovina. Time is a little longer in Denpasar and in other places. So that's part 1. Part 2 is day 1 at immigration. So you're going to go into the immigration office. Some places they'll have a machine and you'll go to the side and you'll press this foreigner button, right, like that. And you grab a ticket and you go up to the front of the desk and wait for normally there's a foreigner's line, and they will call you up, tell them you're there to extend your visa. They will look at your passport, and then they will hand you this. So this right here is the form that you will fill out to extend your visa. And let's sort of look at it and see what you'll have to actually fill out. The things you'll have to fill out on the form. Now, remember, number 1, that you will have to fill out in European dates. So if you're an American, you're going to have to get used to this. Day, month, year. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to fill out for the date that you're doing this. You put your full name. It doesn't matter if it's last name first name last, or anything like that. You just fill it out. Smart move is to do capital letters in each box. You will fill here. L if you're a male, P if you're a female. Your place of birth, your date of birth, again in this date. Nationality, passport number, date of issue of that passport. Place of passport issue, it's like you normally just put the country, and the expiration date of your passport. Now, occupation abroad. Now, it's basically asking you what is the job that you do. Now, if you have a job and you know what it is, go ahead and put that in. If you've quit your job, just put the name of the last job that you did. If you have another telephone number, you can use that. So here's where the address that you got earlier, This is the address of residence in Indonesia. That is what you're going to put your hostel, your hotel, or something like that, their phone number, and their email address. Now, if you're just extending just for one time, they will not need your reference, a reference email, or reference email address. So that will not be needed. Then you just put name of family abroad. Basically what this is your mother, your father, somebody that you know back home. This is sort of like an emergency contact at the end of the day. So you'll fill out the name of the person, their address, their phone number, and their email address. So that's the first side of the page. And the second side, not much you will be filling out. Reason for extension is right here. Travel is good enough for that. They will sign the page here. You will sign the page there. You do not fill out that or that. And the rest of this is not filled out at all. So you wouldn't touch any of this form. Once you've filled that out, you will hand it to the agent, and they will take your paperwork. They'll put it in, they'll take your filled out form, all your photocopies that you made, photocopies of your visas, all that fun stuff. And they will visa everything, and they'll take it, they'll put it with this, and they'll put it inside a folder with your passport. They'll take your passport at that time, and all of this goes away. Now you leave. And what they're going to do is they will tell you the date that you need to come back. And again, all these times, you want to be there between 9 and 11. That's the best time to go. Just go in the morning. Don't wait. Go in the morning. Get there between 9 and 11. It's a quick process. This process right here took us 30 minutes just to do this portion, and then we were out the door. Part number 3, you return. So they're going to tell you to come back in another date, and that's when you'll get your fingerprints and your picture taken. So you'll go back into the immigration's office, and you will go and get another ticket, bring it, wait up the front and say, hey, I'm here to get my photo taken. They'll like, perfect. They're going to then go and tell the people who take the photo and stuff that you're there. Then you'll wait out for them to call your name, and all you do is you go back in the back, and they'll take a picture really quick, and then they'll fingerprint from your left hand, pinky, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you, and they'll get all your fingerprints, and then they will hand you a slip. It's the fee that you have to pay to get your visa renewed. You're going to take that, and you're going to go to a post office here in Singajara. It's right with it, like 12 steps, 20 steps out the front door. Then you take that paperwork, go to the post office. They look at it, you pay them the money, 500,000 each, and they'll give you a receipt. And that receipt will have each person who paid stapled to the actual page that was your bill. Then you leave. That process there, again, takes about 30 minutes. Last step, very simple. Wake up in the morning, go to immigration, we walk in, we get a number. Once we get the number, we walk up to the front desk, wait. They'll call your number, you come up, you say, here's my receipt from the 2 days before that you paid. Show that to them. They'll take that from you, and they'll say, give us a minute. They'll go back and get your passport, and they'll bring it up and verify it's you. They'll say, yep, that's you. You'll sign the yellow folder. They're going to give you your passport back, and you're done. So it's that simple. It's a very quick 3-step or 4-step process. Remember, always get your photocopies and everything the day before, because you don't want to be rushing around to try and get it. You just want to walk into immigration with all the stuff that you have, fill out that form, come in the next day, get your photos and fingerprints, pay your bill, last day pick up your visa and your passport. Some rules to remember. Never go in shorts, don't have your shoulders uncovered, and make sure you either have pants or a dress. If you have a sarong with you, they'll accept that, but most of the time they really don't like it. You're not supposed to be using cameras. We talked to them and asked if we could do a couple of the shots that you saw so you guys could get an idea. Bring a black pen. Do not forget, if you just bring a black pen if you've got one. They don't have a lot to give away. You can only fill everything out in a black pen, so make sure you have that. But yeah, so that's the full process of getting a visa extended in Indonesia. Again, it's a very straightforward process. If there are any questions, please feel free to ask in the comment section. We'll do our best to answer anything. This is August 23, 2019. So, I mean, in few months, few years, this could change, but right now this has been the standard process. So again, hope this helps. If it does, give us a thumbs up so we can make some more videos like this for you guys. Thank you.